What's up, YouTube family? Lou here with another Godlike Collectibles video, and welcome to episode 2 of If I Can Only Have One. So if I can only have one card of a player, which card would it be? And today's episode is going to be Andre Dawson. I decided to go with the Hawk today, so to go with the Hawk, let me switch it up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, about that. I ended up getting this from a co-worker of mine. He had it when he was a kid. So I came out, cleaned it up. He still had dirt on it from when he was playing with it when he was a kid. So I went down, cleaned it. Now I got a old school Montreal Expos batting helmet. So the Hawk is a Hall of Famer, Andre Dawson. I want to just share some of his stats before I start showing some of the cards off. He ended his career with 2,774 hits, 438 home runs, 1,591 RBIs, 1,373 runs, over 500 doubles, 503. He was just shy of 100 triples with 98. He's got over 300 stolen bases at 314 and a career batting average of 279. His on-base percentage was pretty low for a career. It was 323. But his slugging percentage was 482, and he had an OPS of 806. Now, what of his accolades and achievements? We have, obviously, the Hall of Fame induction in 2010. He was voted in by the writers, but in the 9th ballot, which I was surprised. I thought he should have been in earlier. He got an MVP award in 1987 with the Cubs. And oddly enough, I think he's the first player to ever receive an MVP on a last place team with the Chicago Cubs. All-Star 8 times, Gold Glove 8 times, which I was very surprised. I didn't realize he had that many Gold Gloves. And he was a 4-time Silver Slugger. He was a runner-up in the NL Rookie of the Year in 77. And he was an All-Star Game MVP in 87. And he's a Montreal Expos Hall of Fame member. Let me see. A couple of notable career highlights. Like I said, the MVP for a last place team in 87. He's one of only 3 players in Major League Baseball history with 400 home runs and 300 stolen bases. He shares that honor with Willie Mays and Barry Bonds. And then, obviously, everyone knows him as the Hawk. He's famous for his all-around power, his speed, and his defense. He spent 10 years with the Montreal Expos, 76 to 86. Then he starred with the Chicago Cubs in 87 to 92. I remember him more. Obviously, when I was growing up as a kid, I remember him more as a Chicago Cubs player. Because when I started really following baseball, he was like on the tail end of his Montreal Expos career. And he was heading into his starting with Chicago Cubs. So now that we have those stats out of the way, let me go and share some of the cards I have of him. And I'm going to try to do them in order of what I have. Here's his 78 All-Star Rookie Cup card. I don't have his rookie of 77. I will, though. I haven't gotten it yet, but it's very affordable. So nice copy. Shout out to my man Lou Rock. He ended up gifting this to me. I do have another copy of it. somewhere. I don't even know where my other copy is, but this, I took it out of my Hall of Fame binder. This is the card that I used to represent him in the Hall of Fame binder. Here's another one, a 1980 Topps. Really cool image. Got the batting helmet. Here's the back of that. His 1981 Topps card. Love that uniform. It's a great card. His 1982 Topps. I actually got this recently, his 1982 Donruss. I ended up getting this. I bought a stack in a flea market for $1. And there was like, I don't know, maybe 20 cards in there. And this was one of them that was in there. So not bad. I got his 1982 Topps All-Star. Nice shot of him there. Here's a 1983 O-Pee-Chee Andre Dawson. It's a great set. A lot lighter in the back on the O-Pee-Chees. Here's a 1984 Topps All-Star. Nice little design there. Here's the back. Here's a 87 Fleer update. The 88 Topps of Andre Dawson. All right. Got the 1989 Upper Deck. First Upper Deck to come out. Great shot in the back. Then his 1989 Donruss. Here's the MVP card. And we have the regular card. Man, these cards used to get easily chipped and messed up back when I was a kid. This is the Fleer 92 Team Leaders card. I forgot how you get these. I know they were special. They weren't like the regular packs, if I'm not mistaken. If anybody knows, feel free to comment down below. Here's a 92 Topps. I am missing a bunch of his cards. Jumps around a little bit. Here's a 92 Pinnacles, a real nice card. I think when 92 Pinnacle came out, man, I loved that set. They were beautiful, those cards. And the glossiness, it was just a cool set. Here's another great set. The Stadium Club. This is... What year is this? Ooh, boy. I think this is a 92. Nice shot of him there at the brick wall, center field. Really nice. Now, here's when he went to Boston. This is a collector's choice. I think this is the Upper Deck Collector's Choice 94. Now, he's got that's a great shot of him there. Just looks weird seeing him in a Boston uniform, though, you know. And then I dropped one card here. Here's the one I dropped. Thank God for protection, right? Let me take it out of this. There we go. There's another card with him in Boston. This is the 94 Score, and this is the Gold Rush version. with a big close-up of him there when he was with Boston. It's got some shine to it, you know. Nice card. But there's just something about, you know, when it comes to certain players, man, it's like, you know, especially Hall of Fame players, it's like there's always a team that you gravitate to when you think of them. Um, you know, and I always associate him with Montreal and the Cubs. I can't picture him anywhere else. You know what I mean? So, and he had a longer stint with Montreal. Funny thing is, I was watching an interview with him not too long ago, maybe about a week ago, and he ended up withdrawing himself or resigning from the Hall of Fame or something like that because of he wanted them to change the hat on his plaque to a Cubs. He didn't want the Montreal. He wanted a Cubs. So there's a lot of stuff going on there, you know, and it's a shame, you know, because it should be the choice of the player what they want, but they decided to put Montreal. So he has his reasons, but you know. And I want to show one last card of his that I have. Now this is an autograph card of his that I picked up maybe about a year and a half ago. I picked this one up. This is a really nice one. This is the Donruss Signature Series from 2003. And I know a lot of people don't like these silver type autos or whatever, but it was just a great card, and I couldn't pass this up. And it's numbered to 250. I couldn't pass this card up. I think I paid like $20 for it. There's no way I was gonna pass that up. Such a great looking card. So I was super happy to get this. I really don't have a lot of Hall of Fame autographs. I think maybe I got about 7 or 8 guys, something like that. I do have a spreadsheet that I have, but this is just a great card. Great looking card. So now my favorite card, if I could only have one besides the autograph, because we remember I said in the first episode we're not gonna do autographs as the main card, because if it was, then you know a lot of these cards would be the autograph card. But I kind of broke it down to these two here. These are my 2 favorite cards of him, and I ain't gonna lie to you, I really think that my favorite out of the 2 is this one right here. There's something about the All-Star Rookie Cup that I'm a sucker for it. You know, and it's just a great pose. Young Andre Dawson there. You know what I mean? I do like the 78 design. Probably in the 70s. Probably one of my favorite designs out of the 70s. I know a lot of people like the 71, the black borders and all that, but I don't know. I really like this set. And so if I only could have one represented on my wall of Andre Dawson, it would be his 1978 All-Star Rookie Cup. I like it better than his rookie card, because his rookie card, he shares it with 3 other players. I just love when there's cards that have a solo shot of a player, and this is his first solo card, so I had to go with this one. So thanks for watching. Take care. God bless. Be safe, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.